Hello, my name is Luisa Fernanda Salazar Hernandez, and I am joined by my colleague, his name Alexandra Games Ferrer, and Luisa Fernanda Mendoza Balaguer. In this meeting, we will share the strategies we develop, explain how we obtain and organize the information, and finally analyze the common and uncommon components to draw a conclusion for the exercise. Our strategies. In my strategy, the goal is to help students develop strong communication skills for real life situations. In the tourism and hospitality field, such as welcoming guests, giving information, and handling customer requests. We have methodology. The strategy is based on communicate and task-based learning, encouraging students to use English actively through role plays, group projects, and realize simulations that reflect professional scenarios. And the last one, we have the resources and evaluation. The strategy includes authentic materials like hotel dialogues and travel brochures, along with the digital tools such as Kahoot, Padlet, and WordWall to make learning more interactive. The students are evaluated through practical tasks that measure both fluency and understanding. Okay, this is the common components and non-common components between my college strategies. Okay, the first is the common components is a communicate approach to develop English in real life context, integration of the four skills speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Use active methodologies such as project-based learning, incorporation of digital tools like Kahoot, Padlet, WordWall videos, and formatting and practical assessment focused on real tasks. Unknown commons components between my college strategies. We have different audiences, university students, healthcare professionals, and tourism tourism workers. Distinctive purposes: academic, academic, clinical, and customer service communication. Um, Specialized vocabulary, such as academic, medical, and tourism terminology. Course modality: in person or virtual, depending on the context. And the last one, a main focus: reading, writing, listening comprehension, on oral interaction. Okay, and the conclusion, all three strategies share the goal of improving real communication in English, but each one adapts its method, vocabulary, and context to meet the specific needs of its learners. Together, they show how English teaching can be flexible, practical, and meaningful in different professional fields. Now we continue with my college, Esney Alexandra, and then Luisa Balaguer. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Esme Alessandra Gomez Ferrer. I am 22 years old. Okay. My strategy is designing for university students who need to improve their English skill in order to succeed in academic contests. Okay. One moment. Its main objective is to develop reading, written, listening, and speaking skill through real-world tests, such as analyzing articles, reading essays, and practicing in academic debates. Okay, the methodology is based on task-based learning, which allows students to use English in a meaningful and realistic way, authentic materials such as academic articles, videos, and digital tools, such as Google Docs and Padlet, are used. Compared to my college strategies, we all share a team methodologies and they use real materials, but each course is tailored to a different concept, customer service, medical communication, or university settings. As a group, we include that designing an ESP curricular understanding the real needs of a student ahead in English teaching to a specific context. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Fernanda Mendoza Laguera, and today I'm going to talk about my strategy for the course that I choose. In this case, I'm going to talk about course English for healthcare professionals. And my goal for this course is I hope they will be able to express themselves through real life situations. In this case, through a real situation, real conversations in a hospital. The methodology, I choose the project-based learning, the communicative language teaching, and also the immersion. I think these methodologies are very good for facilitate a better learning. Resources and evaluation. For some resources that I use are videos, role play, games, and for example, I think in develop a PDF with the most common and useful words and phrases through this environment. For the evaluation, I have the best evaluation is if they are able to express themselves to a real situations, a real communication situations in life. For example, if they have a patient, if they have something to do, if they need to understand symptoms and more of them, I think this is the better evaluation. Obviously, evaluating the 4 skills: speaking, writing, reading, and listening. For that part, I have here the common and non-common components. Focus on improving English interaction in real-life context is very important. It's one of the most important. The 3 promote participation, collaboration, and hands-on learning. In this environment, it's very important the communication with others. So it's very important to develop that part. Each course starts a unit area, healthcare, academic, or tourist environment. This depends more or less of the goals and objectives of the people. Its strategies develops a specific terminology, medical, academic, or customer service expression. Obviously, this depends on the needs of the students because some of them are doctors and nurses. And this depends on the area, this depends on many things. In conclusion, I think this strategy can be useful if I choose good resources and activities for develop the knowledge on the students. And this information actually, I know a little bit about this because I have been working in these topics before because I'm very interested in learning in this part of the life. So that's all for my part. Thank you so much.